Welcome back, guys. Yeah. We got the rain, so we got the sun back, and it's quite humid, but it's 85 in here. I'm opening up the doors, get a little breeze, and of course we are still working on this car here. So after spending 2-3 hours in my friend's junkyard, found myself an air filter, and it might look dirty, but it's that gray color. It's that gray color. It's got a couple little spots, but we got ourselves an air filter for this baby, and we have a airbag module. And look at that, United States. Can't be no good. Can't be. If it's made here, can't. Can it? So I have to put that in here. And so get it unplugged, and it has an arrow pointed, so it's kind of weird though how that all works. Of course, that's a General Motors car, and you all know what I think of General Motors cars. Yeah, I mean government motors cars, because they did do the buyout of the government motors. And then I've had some people comment, "Oh, you know, the vehicle you like, they had a buyout back in 1965. And I said, well, you think so? You might want to, instead of running you might want to check on that, because my wife is very smart, and she said, no, not true. They had something else that you might think it's that, but it's not. And then there's Chrysler that almost went belly up back in the 70s there. I'm not sure on the year there, so you might go, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I don't have all the information on plate right here where I can identify, but you know, everybody has their own opinions, and GM did dirty on all their employees, and people had a lot of money in stocks in them, and I know a few, and they lost a lot. They didn't jump out of the Empire State Building and kill themselves, but they lost a lot of money in GM stock. So yeah. But you know, if you're gonna have the American dream or whatever the nonsense they pipe up out there, then you just knock yourself out. You know, everybody has to support something. Okay, so we are in the vehicle, and I'm sure you can see real well, and we're gonna compare these babies to see if they're the same number. Let's see, 2267 SRS unit. It is a different number, but it is an SR unit. So 808. So what's the chances if it don't work? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It's mounted down, and yeah, of course they have the emergency brake run through there that nobody uses, and I'm trying to plug it in. Okay, we have it plugged in, and we have it on top of the other unit, if you can see that. And boy, I'm really saying that the wires haven't been chewed, So, yeah. So, like I was saying, I could not find the airbag employee sensors. And after a while, you kind of think you're off your rocker. But then I go to the local Chevrolet dealer where I say I cannot find them, and if you can help me out, I would appreciate it. And they look it up in their department thing, and it does not show them. Yes, it does not show it. Does not. But the diagram shows. So we are going to attempt to see if we fixed it. And I don't think I have, because look. The exhaust smells so bad. Thing stinks though. Alright, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foot stand constant. And I know why that's on. Because of that. I know why that's on. That has to do with that. But there's no codes in the information for that. So, and when you drive it, when you take and drive it, it should chime without the seatbelt on, and it doesn't chime. So, if you know what I'm talking about, chiming. It has that many miles on it, so that's why I thought the clock spring was bad. But look. If that's working, that means that probably works. So that means it's probably nothing to do with what I replaced. But the horn works. So that's another thing. So yeah. Confirmed that another part I put on is nothing wrong with it. And the other thing they were saying was, the GM dealer was saying to me, he says, well, you know, he said to me, you know, they made it integrated I said, what? They made it integrated the airbag sensors into the wiring harness. Huh? Integrated your airbags into the wiring harness, GM? Really? And somebody will say, well, this is truthfully not a GM vehicle. GM just bought it before it went belly up. Okay. Alright. Really? Okay. Whatever. Whatever.